Welcome back, everybody. This is Rich Giordano reporting for Third Phase. Well, Mount Kilauea erupted again, with Brent and Blake Cousins reporting on the scene. Doc Skinner from 1028 Productions had them on his show last night reporting, and what they're saying is unprecedented. This is an unbelievable event that's taking place live, and we're going to bring it to you as the events unfold. So, I will play the audio from Brent and Blake Cousins on 1028 Productions last night with Doc Skinner. Enjoy this, guys. This is history in the making.
All right. I'm going to mute this, but we're going to play it in the background. All right. Here goes. Hey, Blake, you're on the air.
Hey, Doc, how's it going?
Dude, we have got, an exclusive video from Hawaii, and we're scanning through it, and it's Teresa Morris, one of our viewers, sent it in from her daughter in Hawaii, and they're like right up by the crater. If you're watching, this is just crazy. I'm guessing this was last night, but you're there. I want to know what you know.
Yeah, the earthquake happened. It rumbled last night. We felt it approximately at 9:16 last night. Brent felt the rumble, and then I started the camera up, and then it kind of petered out. But this was the indicator about 2.5 years ago, maybe about 3 years ago, when the last eruption happened. There was that earthquake, and then the precursor immediately right after that. The major eruption happened, and it did the exact same thing last night. You could feel this earthquake last night, that it had this kind of a roll where wasn't so violent. It was more like the magma. You could feel the magma rolling through the earth.
Whoa.
It felt like a wave versus totally dramatic. So there's a difference between the earthquakes when you kind of feel the volcanic earthquake versus like a plate tectonic earthquake. And definitely, it didn't surprise us that this was the precursor that immediately afterwards, Ma'u started to activate, and lo and behold, now the caldera is filled up with lava. We got these fountains up to 140 feet, 668, 170 feet, going up vertically. Pretty impressive stuff. We'll see on how long it lasts, but Third Phase of the Moon, we're the ones that cover this stuff, and I'm glad that people are already getting this. What's interesting is the Mauna is over there at the Volcano National Park. So they're letting people in at this moment to take a good view of, get a shot of it over there, looking over the crater. But no homes are in danger at the moment. There's no fissures opening up in neighborhoods like the last one. But this is how it all kind of gets started. The crater itself will fill up like a big bowl of, like a toilet bowl, pretty much, of full lava magma. And then once it kind of peaks, that lava is so hot and it cuts right through the rock and heavy, it creates this full thrust as if the toilet flushes out. And then this lava proceeds as gravity brings it down towards the ocean. This is where the other fissures will open up in the neighborhoods below the caldera known as Mauna. But who knows? Hopefully it could be stable. It doesn't get into that, but yeah, it's back on.
Wow. Well, I've been preoccupied, Christmas week and everything, and I got wind of that and jumped on it and called you guys right away. And then we got this video from Hawaii that is playing in the background, and this is just crazy because we knew, I said it on my show, we were going to have some kind of tectonic plate or some kind of activity during this alignment because of gravitational pulls. I just knew it. Something would happen. Of course, it could just be coincidence, but, I knew.
The conjunction and
right.
The star alignment. That's an interesting statement because it's all happening within 24 hours of each other.
Right. And I'm just interested to see what's going to happen in the coming hours. Who knows? Have you guys gone? Oh, wait, it's not dark where you're at yet. I was going to see if you went out and checked out the alignment.
Well, no, we're going to look at the alignment. We're going to try to capture it. It's about 3 hours from now. We'll take a look at it. But right now, I think, the Mauna Loa crater itself, that caldera, it's a sense of stabilization. It'll just pretty much boil in there and just stew for a while. It's kind of doing what it's designed to do.
Okay.
But then again, if it does build up, Brent's got something to say, then it could unleash and, flush on down towards the ocean. And that's when things could get kind of more dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think actually we got to look at the bigger picture. 3 years ago, the caldera was at a certain size, and now since it's been collapsing over the years, it's now 90% larger than it was 3 years ago. So when all that lava escaped is basically 10% of what it was and what could be coming in the future. If we could have this caldera fill up with magma, it'd be 90 times larger of the mass of lava filled in there. So if there's ever a burst later on in the future and it drops and everything just sinks out into the caldera, it's going to pop up somewhere, and it'll be, in my opinion, 90% more of a magma flow than what we had 3 years ago.
Oh wow, because that wasn't good. Wow.
It was good for us because we got to experience it up close and get the most extraordinary lava footage known to exist on the planet. And if anybody wants to go take a look, I'm just plugging it. But
please.
Go check it out. It's on third phase of Moon, and it's called Into the Forbidden Zone. That's Into the Forbidden Zone, and it just showcases everything. And we get up so close to lava, we basically almost kissed it. But here you go, Mark. Yeah, again, we're going to be following up since it is in our backyard. We're going to be probably going there within a week to get a good close up of the caldera and show that to everybody. But if it ever does break out and it becomes this huge natural disaster, we'll be on the ground reporting it live for you guys.
Yes. That's when you watch the replay while we were waiting for you to call us back, I was telling them all about that, how you were the two that were on the ground where no one else was, getting some of the best exclusive footage. And if anybody was to, if you were to hear it from the horse's mouth, it would be you two. So
absolutely.
Also,
right now it's in a public area. It's in a volcano. It's been like this. It's been a tourist attraction for decades, and I don't think it's going to change. But like Brent said, this caldera is 90% larger than it was 3 years ago. That means the capacity that could hold the lava is 90% more than it was 3 years ago. So if that thing fills up and then drains like a flush, then we're in trouble. But right now, it's a good thing it's not the Mauna Loa either. It's the Halimamau crater. So we're concerned about the Mauna Loa, and that's it's kind of dormant at the moment, but it has some indicators that it's kind of waking up, some swelling on the Mauna Loa. And if that goes, then the jeopardy of, where a major population of the community lives here on the Big Island could be at jeopardy in regards to mass loss of property. But with these flows coming down from the Mauna Loa, if that were the case, and let's hope not, it could knock out two of our airports and then block off a whole major community, and then the lava would traverse. It'd be much more of a traverse downhill, so therefore the lava flow, in my opinion, would be much faster. Even though the one 3 years ago was clocked up to 60 miles an hour, if you could believe that.
Damn.
60 miles an hour.
Holy jeez. Well, let me ask you something. Since that's your home. Does the island have a contingency plan? Let's say the airports go out. Do they have like a cruise ship on standby or anything, or what's the plan if something in that worst case scenario you guys gotta all jump ship in a sense?
Well, on our side of the island where we live, we're pretty much the safest part of the island, which is a good thing for us, where we're strategically spot. But we'd be locked in where we wouldn't be able to get to these airports. But there would be probably even food transportation. There is really no contingency, at this moment to deal with such a massive natural disaster. And it would be unprecedented. There is no backup plan. People would be told how to escape, and the roads and the routes would be probably opened up in ways that people would be able to do a mass exodus. But how fast? I think we'd only have, maybe a day or two warning. If the Mauna Loa went off in a way, that would be, 2 days. Everybody's got to get out. And I don't know, the military would have to get involved, and it would be quite the spectacle. I don't know. There really is no contingency plan that we're aware of, but the civil guard and these guys, I'm sure they have some kind of plan, but at the moment it's stable. We don't see that happening, but you never know, man. This is a new world we live in right now.
Right. Well, I'm just glad you guys are safe. A lot of people on here are just asking if you're okay. Hopefully, let's see, where is it? Off-World Adam, he says, hopefully the cousin brothers are okay. But you sound good, so that's good.
We're all good. The only problem, too, it's a beautiful day over here. And one thing that I didn't miss about this volcanic activity stopping 3 years ago was that, this volcanic fog that creates this fog up in the sky, and it's filled with these particulates, these really not very good particulates that come from volcanoes. And you breathe it in and it's not good for you. Let's hope the fog doesn't get bad, because sometimes it can get real thick and it's worse than China. Sometimes the big island of Hawaii, believe it or not, has some of the most cleanest air in the world, and then at points it could be the most dirtiest air in the world. And it's hard to believe, but it's true.
In Hawaii,
right now, it's the cleanest, but unfortunately I got a feeling it's going to go into this situation where this fog is going to be coming back, and we could get into that cycle of really crappy air at some points. But again, that's the price you pay living on paradise.
Yeah, it's the give and take thing. Yeah. Well, I have raved about you guys, talking about your little shows you got going on here and there, Amazon. So let's hear from you. Tell everybody in detail, in your words, about the new show, UFO Report, on Amazon Prime.
Well, we're excited to put out on Amazon Prime UFO Report, and basically it's a 5-year archive of third phase of the moon, kind of being repurposed, re-edited, so it really pertains just strictly to the UFOs, not so much fluff like thanks for calling in or thanks for this and welcome back. It's just getting straight to the evidence. And basically with the new team that we created, including Doc Skinner, among many others like Richard Giordano, Dave Scott, Dr. J, Michael Surratt, the list goes on. And all these episodes are available right now, streaming on Amazon Prime. We dropped 50 episodes. It's like we dropped 50 documentaries all at once. And right now, there's a big response. We're getting a lot of 5 stars. The people are appreciating, not just presenting the evidence and saying, hey, this is an alien being from another world. Everybody's giving their own opinion, and that's what people are appreciating. Plus, they're going to see UFO videos that they haven't probably seen before, unlike stories that are being rehashed over and over and over again. How many times do we need to hear about Roswell or Rendlesham? No, everything you see on Third Phase Moon is from the public for the year from 2015 to the present day of 2020, the most massive archive of UFO footage you'll see. Wow. It's all there on Third Phase of the Moon, but if you want to stream it on Amazon Prime, it's a good place to go check out as well. And then I also want to tell everybody to go check out Third Phase. That's kind of the sister channel to Third Phase of the Moon, and that's on YouTube. And we're inviting all our correspondents, just like yourself, Doc Skinner, to maybe fill in the space. Maybe we want to be like the CNN or the Fox News of the channel and have different segments. So you would think like they have their lineup on CNN or Fox, their correspondents, they have their show, and then the next show, and we would have maybe 4 hours of content just streaming on Third Phase of all the latest UFO news that has come out in the past 24 hours. So basically the number one UFO channel, having to do what we have to do, report it as fast as possible. That's what everybody wants, and I think that's what we're going to give them.
Yeah, because everything is just happening so fast, and everybody's trying to keep up.
Yeah.
So,
and somebody's got to do it,
right?
And do it in a concise way, and no fluff. Just tell it like it is. And a bunch of different people with a bunch of different opinions and views and topics. I think it's going to be a win-win for everybody.
Right. It's exciting, and I'm excited to be a part of it. So, let's see. You guys got a show tonight?
Well, we just got back. We did our 200-mile round trip today on the Big Island, and we met up in person with Dr. Michael Sala.
Oh,
and
wow.
We shot an interview with him, 3 camera shots, a lot of great discussion. And we're going to be putting that up tonight if I could lock it down. So we're excited. That's our latest upload. And then I guess we're going to have to go out to the volcano. And that'll probably be our next upload. And see if we could have some fun with the goddess Pele. And see if she could, have a great shoot with her. Because that's what she's done for us in the past. Hey, can I ask if I could get permission from that person that shared that video with you, if I could share it on Third Phase Moon maybe in the next day or so?
Yeah, let me I'm sure she's watching. Let me message her. There she is. Teresa. Message.
Teresa, may I use your video on Third Phase Moon? I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'll definitely give you a credit later.
I'm gonna have her call me. Don't call me. Do we have permission? Well, I'm doing this with one hand. Because if she calls, it'll cut you off. Permission to use on Third Phase of Moon. All right, space, question mark, and enter. All right, we'll find out in just a moment. But yeah, so all right, we'll let you get on to your editing because you got that thing with Solid. You want to get that out tonight.
Absolutely.
So everybody, go to Third Phase of Moon on YouTube. It's the #1 UFO channel on the planet. I almost said inner Earth. And they're the #1 UFO channel in the planet.
In Earth, on top of Earth, and then the galaxy, maybe even in the galaxy.
In interdimensions.
Yeah, that's it.
There we go. All right. Well, you edit away, and we'll all look forward to possibly seeing that episode tonight, if not tomorrow. So everybody go there, subscribe, hit the like notification bell as well, and go check out Third Phase. And be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for that. And if you're on Amazon Prime, which is pretty cool if you are, type in UFO Report and subscribe to the series. Check it out. You might see somebody you know there. Who knows? Yeah, it's all awesome stuff, and they really do. They cut right to the meat and potatoes. So, gentlemen, thank you so much. I know you just got back from your road trip, and I'll chat with you guys later. I'll message you once I get the okay on the video. Okay.
Thanks, guys. Good night, everybody. Keep your eyes on the skies. Be safe out there. We'll see you soon.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right. So those are the boys from Third Phase.
Unbelievable. That's all I can say. Those guys have a lot of guts being out there doing what they're doing. They're actually putting their lives on the line to give you this footage and an update on Mount Kilauea. So stay tuned, because during the day we're going to keep updating as the events unfold. It'll be today, tomorrow, whenever there's activity or there's an explosion, something from Mount Kilauea, we'll report it right here on Third Phase. So thank you very much for checking in with Mount Kilauea, Brent and Blake Cousins, and Doc Skinner. I'm Rich Giordano for Third Phase. Keep your eyes to the skies, everybody.